We're back and we go again. This time round, I will be just firing through pre-season. Like I said to you before, I'm not going to bring you all the pre-season friendlies and stuff. To be honest, I'm not even going to be playing them. I'm going to simulate them. Yeah, and then if there's any big transfer news or anything like that on the way through, like there we have it, something I expected. Offer come in for McDonald, and yeah, this is just as I thought we would see. So the calculator values McDonald at 3.29 million. So can we push that up? I think it says the retain chance is 0. So chances are, if they can meet the valuation, he's got to go. I kind of see it coming anyway, with the fact of like where we are as a club and stuff. I don't know. I just kind of see the progression that we've been making. I'm sorry, there's a huge gap between the valuation. There's no point in continuing conversation. We'll take that. That is huge news for us. Something that realistically we kind of wanted to see. We've got match day up. We will be simming this one, and we'll be looking to use as much of the squad as we can as well through pre-season. So I'm going to make some changes up here with Matt Macy coming in. Murphy gets a start. Good life. We haven't got another centre back, so we need to work. We need to look at that. Full on mixed up squad. Simmed that one through. We lose 2-1. Kind of expected, but we're happy with that. Anyway, let me get pre-season done. I'll catch up with you when any other offers come in for players, or we look to bring anyone else in. I'm just looking through players here to try and bring in, and looking through like Premier League clubs, teams that are, potentially going to have someone that we could just pull through, not be looking to spend too much money, etc. When you look at the wages of these players, it's absolutely insane how we can even compete. I think we're going to have to literally go League One and just have a look through the teams in League One and try and pull someone through going to come in like someone like Blackett Taylor, 68 overall, very fast, £1 million. Shortlist him. He looks good. Left mid and right mid. Perfect for what we're after. £1 million, 7,200 a week wages. That's the sort of person that we could bring in. 28 years old. Definitely do a job for us. So, we are looking for a centre-back. I've put some together. We've got 3 here, and one of them that stands out for me is Aaron Donnelly. 68 overall. We had him in on loan before. We couldn't keep him because of the financial restraints, but now we are in a position where we could potentially bring him back in. He's 23 years old. He's got room to grow. I think that is one that we are definitely going to look to do. Let me get over to the spreadsheet, make sure everything works out, and we can realistically get someone like him in. Which we should be able to. He's a former loanee. I would like to think that we've improved enough as a team. We've definitely got the funds now, so fingers crossed, guys. It's extremely realistic. This is one that we can try and get done. It doesn't give us a value. That's the only problem. So we need to go into this, see what we can do. I think this is the one. I think he's the guy that would bring Donnelly back to Colchester, just 2 leagues above. He's playing for us in in League One. Do you reckon we can bring him in for $1 million? 1.15. We'll take that. Done it. This is the biggest transfer we've made so far. Something you may notice with some of the videos as well for season 3, the titles are now going to be slightly different. I didn't want to just keep the generic title going all the way through. So now that we're into season 3 and there's a lot more happening, we're going to see title changes as well. If you think that's a good move, let me know in the comments down below. If you don't, then obviously also let me know. He wants to come in as an important player. That's absolutely fine. He can do that. Being 23, I think a 4-year deal. I think that's fair. No release clause. Can have between 6 and 10. So I think we're going to have to go with the top end of the 10, and then he can have 72,000. As the signing on, this is going to be an issue, I think. Yeah, he wants more. We can double the signing bonus, so it'd be 144. Wants more money. I just don't think we can get the deal done. We can't. We can't offer any more than the 10. And 144 is the most we can give. He's not going to accept this one. No longer wants to join the club. That is... I thought it was going to be all fun and games, and then it's not happening. So with that one going out the window, I think bringing in Johnston from Bolton is next best. And then if not, we fall onto Amadaeli, possibly getting him on loan from Nottingham Forest. But Johnston's 71 overall, 27 years old. It should be pretty straightforward again. But as always, I'll have a look at the calculator and we'll go from there. Again, a realistic sign-in. We may have to look to spend a little bit more on this one. Let's come in, so 1.6. Let's go 1,250 maybe. We've got the funds to do it. Nowhere near. Okay, so I think we leave the centre-back for now. And then the other thing that we do need to be doing is getting a winger in. So I've come across a few. Not as many as you think, though. Blackett Taylor from Derby, 68 overall, play left mid, right mid, 28 years old, £1 million. That would be a great signing for us. I think realistically, that's it. He can play left and right mid, and then on the right hand side, who have I put together here? No one really, but that from Derby, Blackett Taylor, I think would be huge. Again, something that we could hopefully get done. Recommended 790 to just over £1 million. So if we go 800,000, it still gives us the money to play with in terms of trying to get a defender in, right? They want the high end. What about 900,000? We take that one. 970. 950. $970 it is. Not a lot we could have done there in terms of movement, but this is where we're now. This is the important bit. If we can negotiate a good deal in the contract. He wants to be an important player. Can we try and get him as a rotational player? He wants to be important. It's going to be hard because we've got... He can have the important role. 3-year deal. That is fine by me. This is the wage bit, is the bit where it's going to be an issue. It's on 7,200 at the moment. So if we can say, well, if I give him 8, so you can have 8, and we'll give you 54,000 for your sign on. How does that look? There we have it. 8,000. 54,000. Done, done, done. He is on his way in. It's one of our first cash signings, right? There we have it. Just under £1 million. I think it is our first cash signing we've made. Huge signing as well. 68 overall. We are still looking for a defender, so that's something that we need to work on still. But looking over the team, is he going to come straight in? I think he is for Scully, to be honest. Fastnet's obviously going to come out from there. This is where it's now going to be troublesome, trying to fit everyone in. So we need it. Cox is obviously going to be on the bench. Get the opposite way around. So Cox. Then we want Scully. Moore. Payne. Edwards. Good Life. Macy. Our first game of the season is against Rotherham, which we will be playing out today. Let's have a quick look to see what we've got over the start of the season. Definitely not finances. We are after another centre-back. Ideally. Rotherham. Then we have Gillingham in the Carabao Cup. So today's episode, you're going to see us play against Rotherham and Norwich. The reason we're going with Norwich is because of the players that we've got in the team who are ex-Norwich players. And let's move on forward. Hopefully we don't get disrupted too much from bids coming in, because that is something that still worries me. Got a message from Reed. He's worried that we haven't We're already good enough. We've got a good enough team. He's worried that we haven't brought in the players. Scouting update from Scotland. Riley McNeil. I mean, we need to bring in more players. I know that. I know we do, and I know we need to strengthen them. But the midfield is now closing in on the 70 mark all the way through. Defenders, McDonald and Manny at the back, and then we've got Bolton, Guinness Walker. I mean, we kind of need to be pushing on, really, and be going over the 70 mark. But it'll be interesting to see how this season's going to pan out. We're not going to go mad and go crazy with spending now, because we've got the January window as well. Rotherham up first, a 4-1-2-1-2. Which is something different to what we've seen. These are probably one of the weaker sides in the league, so hopefully we can get a result here. With 2 unread messages. There's a real competition for places. Jack Payne's going to want to be playing. We're going to go in with the team as you can see it, and hopefully start the season with a big win away against Rotherham. We are back for Championship football, something that I thought we were, in all honesty, we were probably a year ahead of my plan. So if we can just keep playing out as we are, but Tavide was through then. Yeah, so we're a year ahead of the plan. So even if we use this year just to build, as long as we don't get relegated, that's the main thing. We just cannot afford to get relegated. Blackett, new signing who's come in from Derby. Our first cash signing. Archie Mayer has now got the starting spot over Matt Macy, so we have to wait and see how that pans out. Oh, bad pass from Blackett. Rotherham now look to play the ball through. Not with McDonald there. Blackett Taylor down the left-hand side. Tavide wants it in the middle, floated across to him, went up. Didn't quite get onto his head onto it. Rotherham players down injured. More the players down there. No, they're not. Cut that one out. Now is our time for Malcolm on this right-hand side. Open his legs up. Nunes, first time we're seeing him with the ball today. He's by far the best player come in, and we haven't really got long with him. I think we need to, if we avoid relegation now, we have to be looking at playoff football next season if we want to keep Nunes in there. But Rotherham are through. No, they're not. McDonald with the block again. All-important player in there today. Malcolm tries to carry it away using his pace. He can't. Plays it back to Bolton. And we'll reset. Still 0-0. Long time of the game to go, but Guinness Walker's now going to carry this one over into the Rotherham half, down this left-hand side. Floats that one in there. Tavide up for the header, can't get his head on it. Nunes. Second half is underway, and Rotherham's come out with a bit more content this time round. We are able to cut that one out. Can we now try and forge another attack of some sort of meaning? Tyler Blackett's had a lot of the ball today, done a lot of the running with it as well. His pace is definitely going to be a good injection into the side. Tavide's not really been able to find any space up in that top position on his own today either. Nunes. Our first meaningful shot of the day. Dawson with a lovely save. Rotherham are making a change as well. Oh, Nunez on the volley. Dawson with a big save again. Can we try and make something of this corner? Burrows goes short. Plays it back out to Malcolm on his weaker foot. Oh my God! Right-footed shot. What a lovely move from the corner. And the bench is sort of looking around thinking, did that actually just happen? Be interesting to see on the replay how that looks. But the ball comes in there. Shot fires off on that right foot. Right into the top corner. I don't think anyone was safe in that one. We lead 1-0. First game of the season as well. And away to Rotherham. To be honest, out of all the games this season, this is a very winnable one. But yeah, that's... what a start to his time here in Colchester. With a spring in his step, Malcolm carries this ball forward. Can Tavide find a bit of running space? He can. Tavide one-on-one with the keeper. Hammers it home. 2-0. Rotherham are folding. 62 on the clock. And welcome to Championship football. We could well be top of the Championship after one game, though. But the space opened up, and as soon as it did, you just thought there's no one else you'd want running through on that goal. We are now going to make some changes, a few players being rested, but what a start. We stole the ball away and trying to force it forward. We can't make anything happen. 5 minutes left. Rotherham's still in control of the ball. And they will look to still try and get back into this game. A goal now. They could still possibly try and drive forward and get another one. But it's looking more and more likely that we are closing this game out and seeing the Championship season in with a win. Huge for us. Referee's going to be looking at the clock. There we go, 2 minutes. Rotherham still on, just holding this ball. Got all the way through. Mayer with the save. Seeing that behind for a corner kick. Probably a little too late now. They win the header. Ball's gone out for a throw-in. No, the referee's going to blow up. We lead and win 2-0. First game of the season. Holy, hold on to your horses. This is going to be a fun ride. Gillingham up next in the Carabao Cup. Well down the leagues, and I would like to think our second string team would be enough. We don't have to fully switch it, but we are going to try and give everyone a run out. The wingers are both going to be changed, as we'd expect. Nunez should be rested for definite. I think Reed... No, more. Reed's the one that's going to be playing out of the three in the middle. Murphy's going to come in on the left. Egbo on the right, and then Manny can be rested in the middle, as you'd expect. Macy would then come in. Fashionat is the only one who's not going to get in any game time. He is up for sale. He is retiring at the end of the season. Not someone that we've got in our plans, and significantly weaker side to what we had against Rotherham, but Can we pick up the win? We don't. We lose 5-4 on penalties. Manny is the one. Oh, Edwards misses a Scully. Oh my God, the penalties went on forever. Who scored in the game? Scully and Payne both got the goals. Nunes come on for Reed. Manny come on for McDonald, which is perfect substitution from the keeper, from the computer there. But that is one cup competition that we are now out of. We are sitting in 4th place after one game. Well outside of our depth. We should really be all the way down here with the likes of Plymouth, Luton, Rotherham. But we're not, and we will continue to hopefully plough our way through. We can now go back to having our strongest 11 out against Birmingham, and then we come up against Norwich in the next game. Reed is worried about the lack of quality within the team. I don't really know what else to do in terms of... When we look at our squad, when you look at the team, when you actually look at the team on the field, we could do with a centre-back, like a good, like a top quality centre-back, but we've got 2 young centre-backs, so as long as they see us through this season, we can't really go wrong. Maybe another left-back? A centre-back and a left-back, potentially. But we haven't got endless amounts of funds. We've got 2,040,000 in the wage budget. This is a simmed game against Birmingham. And we lose 4-3. We're scoring goals defensively. That's where the issue is. Good Life comes on for Bolton. So this is where we need to look at strengthening up. Norwich have won again, 2-0 away to Burnley this time round. An offer's come in for Egbo, which we could well see him move on. He's 28 years old, 63 overall. Nowhere near good enough. He can play centre-back, though. I didn't realise that. But, no, we are going to go ahead. And move Egbo on. £440,000 is the offer, and that's £440,000 is accepted. So we do need to look to bring in another right back. Let's get over to us, not the spreadsheet. Let's get over to the transfer hub and see who we've got on the list here. There's a couple of players still free signings, but I think we've got to be looking at, I think Louis Coyle's the one. I think Louis Coyle coming in at right back and or left back. But then James Bree can do the same. He's slightly better. James Bree maybe is the one. At 28 years old. At 28 years old, James Bree on a free transfer would be huge for us. James Bree, it is. Come on, let's get this done, Mr. Bree. We are seeing what he wants to be, a crucial player, which we can do just. So, crucial player coming on in. Is he going to? Yeah, he's going to play over Bolton, isn't he? He's 28. I reckon a 3-year deal. See him to 31. He wants a 1-year deal. That's all he wants is 1 year. Okay. If that's all you want. He's just wanting to play football then, I guess, which I'm happy with that. This is where it's crazy. So we have to counter this, and because of the way that the calculator works, we have to give him 10,000 minimum, and then we have to give him 40,000 pounds. It's more than what you asked for, pal. The game is terrible. James Bree, come on in on a free as well, which is even better. So we have managed to get him to come in on a free. Give him the £10,000. Contract length of 1 year. Oh, come on, let's strengthen. Now this is where the team have got to then start to understand, hang on a minute, actually, we're not doing so bad. You know, we've got a good squad building. He's the same rating as Egbo's going to be on his way out. So it's like for like, really, right? But Bolton's got to understand he's going to be coming out there. I've got so many midfielders in here. One of these has got to be dropped out. But who? Edwards, you're out. It has to happen. Yeah, that has to happen. Obviously, we're looking to move Egbo on, which is decent. Did I see that there's a message from someone? Norwich are top of the league. So looking over the squad now. Where are we at? Where are we at? What do we need to sign? A left back. Can we get Murphy to go out online? Only if we can sign some. Maybe we don't need left back. It's just a centre back that we're after. 1.6 million left to spend with 30,000 in the wage budget. I'm going to touch the transfer market until we know what Egbo's doing. And Egbo is off. He is on his way out. It is done. And he's gone for £440,000. So we'll get 280, I think. Oh, Hull have come in from McDonald. We knew this stuff was going to happen. 275. I weren't far off. We know that we've got to be looking at 3.29 million. So we're just straight away, that's what we asked for. If they're willing to do it, they can have him. If they do that, if they match that, the gap's too big, you're not having him. Simple as that. He's too good. He's 69 overall, 20 years old. We can't... Obviously, if it's a Premier League side come in, then we kind of got to let him go, right? But Egbo's gone. Do we now have to be looking at trying to strengthen and bring someone else in? What are Norwich doing here? They got Long in goal, Fisher, Irati, Cordoba, Stacey, Sorensen, Gibbs, Marcondes, Borja, Signs, Sternat, Forsen, Rose, Sargent, Bader, Crescene, Schwartau, Hills, and Barnes on the bench. They're sitting top of the league. To be honest, their team doesn't panic me too much. Obviously, so some of you may know, you may not. I am a Norwich fan, so they are my team. But we go up against them today, and we've got our full strength squad there. Bree will get his start. You've got Mayor, Manny, Nunes playing against that old team. Obviously, we do have ex-Norwich Fashionat on the bench as well. Or not on the bench, but in the reserves. He isn't going to be playing today. And it's time for the match over at Carrow Road. Can we continue our... Well, we had a good first game, lost the second. So, let's see what we can get here at Carrow Road against Norwich. We'll come out full of beans, and Burrows has Turner in goal. So, that was a probable lineup. It'd be interesting. Let's have a quick look through and see their lineup. See what we're playing against. Science, Sargent, Sternat, Gibbs, Forson, Sorensen, Crescene, Hills, the Bader, Matt Turner in goal. Woohoo! The wind's held that as well. That would have been crazy if that had held up at just enough on it to spin it off into the goal. That would have been mental. Still 0-0. Not a lot really happened for either side. But Norwich, when they do attack, they look to attack fast as well. So that's a little bit worrying. Turnat has found some space in behind Guinness Walker. Marchie Mayer with the big save. James Bree carrying the ball away on this left-hand side. Cuts back. Gives it away. Norwich are going to build from here. Borja signs into Cernat. Mayer with the save again. Corner kick. I thought he was going to cross it to Sargent, but he didn't. And score remains 0-0. Lovely ball out from Nunes to Blackett-Taylor. Into Tavide. Turned the defender. Shot with his right foot. We lead 1-0 at Carrow Road. To be honest, against the run of play a little bit. Didn't really look like we were going to get a clear opportunity, but we did. Lovely bit of football. Fast pace as well. All stemmed from Nunes in the centre of the park. He played it out wide. Nice and quick. Blackett-Taylor back inside. Tavide turns to defender. Smashes at home. We lead 1-0. Now Norwich are really starting to turn the screw and decide to play decent football. Cernat with the ball out wide. Inside to Sargent. And inside again. Archie Mayer. Showing why he should be holding that first team slot, because he's pulling off save after save after save. Signs moves the ball into the box. The wind is holding this one up. Can we head that way? We can, but Norwich are still going to be getting the ball back in possession. Signs tries to feed that through to Sargent. Didn't need to worry about it. Knocked the ball back. Bit of a deflection. Cernat picks that one up. Slots that underneath Archie Mayer. 1-1. And was he offside? I've had this a few times. Either way, it's 1-1. Nothing we can do about it now. And we need to rebuild again. Too quick, too good. Forson with a step over. Turnat again, 2-0. They've really come into the game now, and they're showing us what championship football is all about. 2-1 up now. And both goals scored from Sternat. That time round, you see Forson carry the ball forward. Got that bit of pace. Touches it through. We've done all we could, but this is going to be a long season ahead. Once again, cut out. Here we go again. Blocked this time from Manny. Something that I do like is their formation. Now, do we look to switch the formation up a little bit? We don't have to play a centre attacking midfielder. You can play almost like the three up top, like what Norwich are doing. Our wingers are fast enough to be able to do it and probably good enough to be playing in them positions. It's something that we can look into, I think. Crescene cuts that one out. Half time, we lose. I didn't really know where I was going with that. They lead 2-1. And we need to just perform better, I think, in this second half. I say perform better. We've had one opportunity and we've taken it. They've had two and taken both theirs, but have been in total control. And as we can see straight away from the second half, Borja Sargent on this left-hand side, plays it inside to Sargent. Turns it back across. Seeing that going for his hat-trick. Sargent header looked like it was going really wide. Can we move this one out quick? We can. Burrows looks for Tavide. Can't quite get round the defender. Now tries to chip that one into the box. Unable to. And Norwich will probably look to clear this one away. They will. Turner get this out. Oh, no, he won't. Wind holds it up. Nunes up with a header. Malcolm will have this one out wide. Takes on Crescene. Takes it beyond him. Runs off the pitch. We still trail 2-1. Cernat bursting through again, and he scored again. That's a hat-trick this time. He's taken that match ball home with him. Norwich are absolutely hanging us out to dry now. 3-1 up, and game over, I think. They are. You can see the difference in class in this league. When you're in there with one of the better teams, they are just quicker, smarter, basically better. There's 2 yellow cards got to be handed out. Payne come into the team. Corner kick. Payne is good. Like Sorensen with the yellow card. Are they going to give another one out? The referee goes to find that one as well. Because that was the one on Reed. There should have been 2. Just what you want to see. Norwich making changes, and you've got Jonathan Rowe coming on. Oh, just. It's got to go. That's second yellow. Both players, the same players as well. Sorensen has got to go. Yeah, second yellow card. He's off. 72 on the clock. Have we got enough in us to now? Norwich looked at Barnes. They looked at Ashley Barnes. 3-1. They are down to 10. Reckless challenge as well. Payne. Oh, Turner with the save. Corner kick. Would have scored there. Well, you just never know. You're kidding me. You are kidding me. How has he done that? Cox. That would have meant we still had a chance. You've just absolutely levered that. Well, I think it's safe to say folks. We are going to be losing this one. I cannot see us working our way back into it now. Or do we never say never? Payne running across the defence, into the box. Got into a shoot. It's done it. He scored 86 on the clock. It might be a little too late, but can we? Can we? Dare we dream? Dare we dream? I'm right the way across. Payne has carried us for far too long. Stacey makes a mistake. Cox running into the box, turns it back to Payne. Has he done it again? Oh, we should be leading. We should be winning this. We've had 2 clear-cut opportunities to win the game. Oh, and another one goes begging. 88 on the clock, and I'm pretty sure that is probably it, right? Bad football from Norwich, though. The pressure's starting to get to him. Nunes plays it out to Malcolm. Back into Nunes. Running through. Can't feed the ball through. We still keep the ball high up the pitch, though. Payne turned. Running at the defence. Takes it into the box. No one on. Reed. Out wide to Malcolm. Takes it beyond the defender. Corner kick. This is going to be the last opportunity of the game. I think it's probably going to be best to play this one in short, rather than do anything else with it. Good life. Payne. Into the box. Nothing on. Malcolm. Where's the players? Where are they all gone? Flood the box. Payne again. Into Cox. Oh, it's then or never. 96, 97 on the clock in the end. 3-2. Oh, we should have won it. Cox hammering it over the bar, and then Payne seeing that opportunity wide. Norwich are very lucky there, especially when they were down to 10. It goes to show we can compete. Well, I say we can compete. We were against 10 men. Cern out with the hat-trick for Norwich. Holy. This is going to be a long season. But we keep plugging away. And Luton up next. Now, something that I did say that I wouldn't mind doing is having a look over the team sheet. We'd have to create a new one. So a new team sheet. It'll be 4-3-3, I guess. We're going to play... They're going to play false backs, and then we play a ball-playing defender and a central defender. I think that's... Oh, but then we don't want a false 9, do we? We want... Poacher. Yeah, I think Poacher is where we want to play up top. I think that's what we go with. I'm going to try it. Is that all saved? It has. So, that's the new style of football that we're going to try. We're going to try it in the next game as well. Obviously, the game is going to be the simmed game. I like that change up in formation. Luton in 6 days' time. The change up in the formation, though, will mean certain players are going to probably be on their way out. We don't necessarily need them. I don't know, we're going to have to see. Matt Macy, what you got to say? Next game's important. You'll get your chance, and he will get his chance, but Archie Mayer, unfortunately, has got the shirt at the moment. Oh, McNeil's off. Away from us. We're in 15th place against Luton. They got 5-3-2. We're obviously going to be changing things up and trying this new crazy formation. It's not crazy, but you know what I mean. We will be quick simming it, so we won't actually see it in action. I'm not going to get to transfer deadline day today. We lose 3-1. We lose 3-1. We had 3 shots, 3 chances, 60% of possession at over 40%. Be interesting to see where they are in the league. Well, no, that we saw where they were in the league. Leaving us in 18th place. 1 win, 3 losses. That win sees Luton up to 8th. So, yeah, we'll have to see how the formation pans out, but I think maybe it's time for a change of I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know. I liked the Norwich formation, but then let me know in the comment section down below what we do, and yeah, we'll make the decision as we go forward. I think I will have a think about it and see what we can do. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Lots of players coming, lots of players going. We've definitely strengthened. Championship football is well underway. Don't forget to hit the like button if you have enjoyed today's episode. Furthermore, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. At the time of subscribing, we have finally hit the 500 subscriber mark. It's incredible, and I can't thank you all. The next goal is the big 1,000. We're halfway there. Remember, each day, Monday to Friday, new upload goes live. Anyway, I hope you all have a good one. I shall catch you in the next one. Peace.